Fraliga sector, Bregizo Fradogiza, Le Pocorosia. Let me just start by prophesying that maybe 2 or 3, and then I move to the message. I see a call. You can see it's a call. It's a call. I don't know the call. Reprosicto Jebrokizo Fradegiza. Can I pray for you? Can I pray for you? Quickly. Can I pray for you? Le brozicto Jebrokizo Fradogizo Pradagazo Rakato Shatara Kozo Brege Degeziga. Manto brozicto Grato Ziprokito. What is your name? What is your first name? Okay, where are you right now? You are in Gaborone. I want to bless you. I want to bless you. Raise your hands wherever you are. Lift your hand, woman, wherever you are. You are in Gaborone. Which part in Gaborone? You are in Mopane Block 1. I want you to be born. Listen to me very carefully because I'm going to be very short. Listen to me very carefully. After I pray for you, you are going to receive a lot of opportunities. You are going to receive a lot of opportunities. I see an angel giving you an envelope. And this envelope will open your doors. You know, in the past, you used to be somebody who was having a lot of money. But now, sometimes get money, it's like that money just goes. And you wonder, how do I lose so much money like this? But God is asking me to tell you this, that you were born to be rich. What? And I'm giving you 2 years from now. I said I'm giving you 2 years from now. But it's more like you need a grace of debt cancellation. You need God to deal with your debts.
Yes, it's a mortgage loan.
And that is what we are praying for. You see, I'm here to give you a solution. Don't worry.
Yes,
because you've been feeling like maybe some things can be repossessed or whatever. What if they come and do this? What if they come and do this? It is the thing that is worrying you a lot. But I want you to know that if they want, they cannot take that house.
Amen.
The angel of the Lord is coming there with a solution.
Hallelujah.
The angel of the Lord is coming there with a solution.
Amen.
Remember one thing here. Remember one thing here right now. I want you to know that of recent, let me tell you, of recent, you've been there was a time you had more like a dream or a vision or something where it seemed as if like there was rain.
There was rain.
More like water or rain or something.
Yes, I had it. I think it was last week. It was like I was in a flood with my daughter.
You were in what?
It was like I was coming from Mahalate and there was a flood.
It was a flood. You saw, that's what I'm saying. I'm seeing water. You were just, it was like heavy rains, but you saw yourself in a flood.
Yes.
Let me tell you where that flood is coming from.
Yes.
There is somebody who really wanted to see you suffering.
Yes, sir.
It's more like most of the men that will get into a relationship with, they are intimidated with your wisdom. With your wisdom.
Yes, that is true.
It's like every time when you get into a relationship or you get into a home or a marriage, people get intimidated because you see things that they don't see.
Yes, that is true. Very true.
And it's more like they always say you are the one in control.
Yes, that is very
because
true.
of the 2 divorces that you had, there was no reason to divorce. Yes, they were the ones who just felt intimidated.
Yes, and they tried to hold me by witchcraft.
They tried to hold you. Especially when I look at the first marriage that you had,
yes.
That one, he tried by all means to terminate your life. Yes. So that they can take everything. But it was God who saved you to a point whereby, because that first one even went somewhere to a traditional doctor around Chapong. I'm seeing this went to a traditional doctor against you. Because this one had a girlfriend in Chapong. It is this girlfriend who connected this one to this traditional doctor. In a village, I'm seeing a village like a safari. They went to a traditional doctor there against you. There was a traditional doctor in a safari. This Chapong girl, who was a teacher.
Yes, man of God.
You heard about this lady?
Yes, I heard about her, and they apparently it's like they had a child.
They had a child with a Mochapo lady who is a teacher. Now this lady now was helping this, was there when we were there.
Yes, she was there when
She was there when we were there.
And she had a child, and they named her the same name as my daughter.
Imagine, to a point whereby now, if you look at the head of your child, your daughter, the head of your daughter was complaining about headaches and pains around the head, to a point whereby they wanted to shift intelligence.
Yes.
So, and you know this thing, that they wanted to, the reason they named the daughter, with your daughter, who was in marriage, they wanted to shift intelligence, and you know that.
Yes.
They wanted to shift even destinies.
And even for my son, they have shifted.
No, wait, let's talk about one thing at a time. Let's talk about one thing at a time. Because this daughter need covering. But I want you to know that I will deal with these people. Because this man, Calabrose, Cuja, Elecrato, Zika, Braquito, Zecto, Graduzia, Elibro, Sicto, Jebro, Kizo, Fraliga, Sacto, Gradusi, Kibra de Giza, Alico, Zabraquito, Zecto. But this one was more because there was a background also. Because I'm seeing, I don't want to talk about it. You know a place in Pico called Bosabe.
Yes, I know it. I know it.
There was a spiritualist that they went there. Have they ever been around Pico?
Yes, he's been all over to get him.
There was a spiritualist he went to see also in Bosabe. But I want you to know one thing here, because today I'm going to stop that thing.
Amen.
Because now, after this thing now happened, after you went through this challenge, this divorce, it's more like you see, people, when they look at you, they think of what can I get from this lady.
Yes.
Because even this man that you married, the second one, you thought he was going to comfort you from what you went through.
Yes.
But instead, it was just a disaster. It was just a disaster.
Amen.
Because this first one was even better.
Yes.
The first one was even better.
Yes.
But this second one was very dangerous.
Yes.
To a point where, but I don't know, because I can see sometimes they will monitor even their communications. Because I'm seeing a vision where he was connected to law or something, security organization or something like that.
Yes.
They will even monitor your communications.
Hey, I discovered one time that when I was receiving my email in my phone, it also went to his phone. They were monitoring my phone.
How do I know? Did you tell me this?
No,
what was he doing? What was his career?
He's a lawyer.
He's a lawyer. So that is why he was connected to many friends, many people, and they were monitoring your communications and everything. That's why I'm saying he was connected to law. But there's an parents from his side, they were against you. They were against you. People from his family, they did not receive you.
Yes, I was never received.
You were never received, because I see the biggest altar that was fighting him, it is in Serowe.
Yes, from his father's place.
From his father's place in Serowe. He was connected mostly to Mahosana, the way there were traditions and everything.
Yes.
To a point whereby even this himself you met this man from a disappointed relation.
Yes, and from a lady he was disappointed, and the lady has died right now.
Yeah, the lady has died. And he will always told you about this thing.
Yes.
That I was broken, I was heartbroken and even his family is just broken. He was just from a mess the family.
Yes, it's a to mend the family, but I failed.
But there is one of this one. I don't know. Is it the second one? This because there's one of them who was more like covenant of black and white.
It's the second one.
Is the second black and white.
Yes.
When he dresses, most of the time he's going and you will see black and white.
Yes, in my dreams I see black and white.
You see black and white. How do I know that? In your dreams, you also a covenant of black and white. And this covenant, they did this covenant every Thursday. It was a covenant of black and white. And they were using children, keys.
Yes.
They were sacrificing children. That is why dreams you even see children. What they did was this. They took your picture.
Yes.
They took a picture and they went to Lubase. There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Their master was more like a colored from South Africa. Their master was a colored from South Africa. So what they did now was they took your picture. Because before you divorced, he wanted like, what can I do? There are 2 options that he was given: to eliminate you or to divorce. Now, when they tried to eliminate you, they realized that when they tried to terminate your life, they realized you are tough. After they failed, that's why they took this decision. That is why you realize now that there was a covenant of black and white. It was a cult that he was into.
Yes, I saw that.
You saw that when?
I saw the cult I've seen a long time ago. All his friends I've seen, they call themselves Bacheni.
Yes.
Every year on the 31st, they make a sort of a feast. They come together. Now I realized it, and I terminated. I stopped them from coming to my house.
You realized that it was a cult connected to South Africa.
Then when I started praying, I saw clearly that it was a cult, and he never slept with me when he was here. He was even when the cult, they don't speak with the wife.
The rules of the cult was do not sleep with her. And also there was a time or during the week which was dedicated to this cult. Thursday every week.
Yes.
Oh.
Without fail.
Without fail. But now God is asking me to tell you that you and your daughter and your son, the chain is being broken. Because right now the person they are targeting is your boy.
Yes.
Is your boy.
Yes.
So this cult was also connected to drugs. To drugs.
Yes, I saw. When I came to you,
you saw a vision.
I saw a vision when
but are you not, when you once came to church here and when you were sleeping you saw it? Or you saw it in a vision?
That is when I saw the vision.
You saw the vision?
It is drug and it's homosexuality.
And homosexuality and the blood of people. No. Now, how do I know this information? How do I know this information?
It's by the grace of God.
No, are you not even moved or shocked that I can tell you some things that I don't even know? I was not even there.
I trust you.
Because this thing is going to come to an end today.
Amen.
It's coming to an end today.
Amen.
The reason why you saw a flood, the rain that I'm talking about, it is because what they did is this. They connected half of your body from the waist down there to the waters.
Yes.
To the waters.
Yes.
And I want you to know, you see, are you not even shocked that, hey, I'm giving you new information that, hey, no, even the previous times, whatever, you have never heard it anyway concerning your husbands.
Yes, I never saw. What I know is what God has been showing me.
One thing, and I'm confirming what God has been showing you.
You are confirming what God has been showing
But I want you to know that you are delivered as I'm talking to you right now.
Amen.
You are delivered.